go again, people. Yeah, I had to cut off before because the bloody rain was that bad. The task forecasted it said they were going to get some really bad showers. I'm trying to think where I was before telling you. Well, I'm here for 4 days. It's a Monday. I'll be going home Friday, or possibly I could even stop till Saturday. I don't know yet. See how it goes. I've got enough food to last me till Saturday though if I need it. But so far I have seen fish down here. There's definitely fish milling about around there where I've got my boilers. So I think I reckon I'm going to end up getting one out down here. I do. I'm really confident. Really confident. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm in shallow water. It's really warm. Even when it's raining and windy, it's still really hot. It's not cold at all. The water feels warm. I think I'm in the right place, and I'm away from everybody else. I'm doing something different to what everybody else is doing. Most people fish bags here all the time. The little tiny little flecks of bait that you can hardly even see. I've approached it different. I've gone with a normal boiler approach, but I've got mixed boilers, but the boilers have been soaked in oil, and then they've got a coating of pellet and crumb all around the outside, and it's all been the boilers have been left for it to soak in. I've got a mixture of crave 15 millers and dynamite baits, spicy squid 15 millers. And then on my chod rig I've got a 15mm pop-up, a crave one. But like I say, I should take the pop-up. I'm going to leave it, I don't know, I have to see first. If I leave just one rod on that spot out there, here, where I've got the chod now, if I leave just one rod I'm going to put a bottom bait on it. But if 2 rods end up going out here, say one here, I'll put one chod and one bottom bait. But that's going to depend on whether or not I bring that bag rod in from over here, or I leave it out there at night. For tonight I think I might leave a bag out there and leave a bottom bait rig here, and try that. But my idea is to fish the bags in the day in different spots along here and see if I can pick a carp up without putting any bait in at all. And then obviously where I'm fishing there, all I shall do is just keep trickling a few boilies in here and there, not going mad. But my idea is to get tightish around where my baits are with boilies, but then put a bigger spread around it. But when I put 2 rods on there, if I do put 2 rods on there, I'm going to put one right in where the bait is and put one right on the outer edge. Because you know yourselves, people, normally you can trip the big fish up like that by having a rig on the outer edge of the baited area, because sometimes big fish they just sit back down there. All species do it. So, but it's so hot, it's absolutely roasting. I've just poured myself a cup of coffee. I just had a few biscuits. I'm having a few goes on my pipe, so I thought I'd talk to you people again. I'll let you watch the rods a minute. But like I say, there's 5 lakes here, and then there's like a little canal bit what the kids can train on. But I've fished this, like I say, I've done 10 days on here before. I've fished 3, pond 3. I had an 18-pound carp and a 13-pound carp out of there. One was a common, one was a mirror. Pond 2 I fished twice and caught both times. I've had a 23-pound 2-ounce leather out of there, an 18-pound, I think it was 18, either 18 or 19, mirror out of there, and then I've had a common out of there that was about 10.5 pound, and then I've had another mirror out of there that was about 11 pound. I've not fished one. I've fished one when I've been like match fishing, but I've never carp fish on there. So I'm just so looking forward to this. I'm not bothered if I don't catch anything and I'm down a different end of the lake, which I think is different to what everybody else is doing. I don't know if you can see me properly there, folks, but it's doing something different to what everybody else is doing in a different area, away from all the pressure, where they're pressurising the fish all the time. I'm just going to take my time. I'm not going to do anything drastic today. Keep things just the way they are until tomorrow. I might put a little tiny bit more, handful of boilies out around my boiler rig, but that'll be it, and that's if I do that. And then I'm going to sit up tonight till late and listen to see where I can hear them boshing out along that far margin, whatever, and then that way I can make a decision what to do with that far rod then tomorrow. Basically I'm using it, I think it's just like a roving rod to move along that margin over there. There's definitely carp over there, without a shadow of a doubt. There's too many features over there for there not to be carp over there. Everybody says they don't get down in this end that much, but I don't believe that. I spoke to some of the old blokes that's fished down this end and some of the people that's fished these for years, and some of them have had 20s out down this end where I am. So they do come out from down here. It's just like any lake. Fish move about, don't they? But them lot up there, I think they're just guilty of falling into the same trap all the time. They're casting the same areas, using the same things all the time, and then they wonder why they're not catching it. They get the odd fish caught, they trip the odd one up, but they all seem to do the same thing all the time. You know, so can't believe I left my head torch. What a dickhead. Left my new Fox head torch, which has got the green light, the red light, the white, and you can zoom in and out with it. And then I've got another 2 spare head torches, one that's got red and white on, another one that's got red and white on, and I've left all 3 of the bastards in my fucking in my other bag. They're in my match bag from when I went to the river barbel fishing the other week, so can't believe I haven't took them out. But like I say, I've got a backlight on my mobile anyway, and on my cameras, and I've got a bivvy light, and then I've got other things, and my bobbins are lit up at night, my alarms. So I just don't think I really need one, because I don't use an head torch anyway when I'm landing my carp. I never do when I'm night fishing for tench either. I use it to unhook them, but I don't normally use it. I don't like light on the water. A lot of people say it don't make any difference, but I think it does. And if I do have to have light out on the water, I only have a very low beam, you know, or if I do have to have a beam on the water, it'll be red, you know, with a low beam. You're telling me that shining a bloody light like that over the water, the fish must know, they must recognise it, especially on places like this where it gets fished and fished and fished and fished. I mean, the sun's come out now, it's absolutely beautiful again out there. Look at that. Wow. Unbelievable. But also as well, where I'm fishing, I saw fizzing as well. That's what made me choose this peg. I saw fizzing, and also I spooked a fish out of the margins. So I know there's fish down here, and I can cover quite a bit of area from where I am now, and I could even go left or right, and I don't think I'll get anybody interfere with me from the right. I might get somebody interfere with me from there, over here, that normally gets some people feeder fishing, but they're only going to feed a fish out to like here, not where I'm fishing here, so I can't see them disturbing me. So it means with this right rod I've got all the way up here, all the way along here, that I can cast that back and try and search out where they are, you know. So well, I'm going to sign off again for now, people. I'll give you an update in a bit. I'm going to finish my cup of coffee, I have a few goes on my pipe, and now this rain's eased off, I'm going to get myself outside and get looking and see what I can see. Keep searching the water until I see something. Just got to keep watching and watching and watching. It's like when I set up, I didn't get my rod straight in. I sat first like I normally do and watched and watched and watched, and that fizzing that I'd seen earlier on, that made me decide where to put my rod. I mean, I didn't use a marker float. I didn't want to cause any disturbance. I just used a light lead on my normal fishing rod, and then just had a little bit of a lead about. So what I've decided to do is go into 3 foot of water as it first hits that depth of water, and then it seems to stop 3 foot right the way out till you get over to near the other side. So that's why I've chose that spot, and plus it's where I saw the fizzing anyway, so it makes sense to fish there, doesn't it? So, and then for tea tonight, oh, beautiful burgers, boys and girls. Nice cheese on onion, some brioche buns, some nice tomato sauce on top, 2 big whacking burgers, and then I've got a couple of beers, a couple of lagers to have after my tea. So buzzing, absolutely buzzing. And I'm pretty organised inside the bivvy, as you can see, folks. Got my little table down there, all my bits and bobs on. I've got plenty of room. If I zoom around here, behind me I've got my other big food and clothes bag, big tackle bag, got a food bag down there, got a load of water there, I've got another bottle with water in, I've got a flask of coffee made up there, so I haven't even had to boil the kettle yet. So, right then people, I shall speak to you later on, unless I have a fish, and then I'll be showing you what I've had. So fingers crossed. I'd love to get one of the big ones out of here, I tell you. And when I fished here in the past before, that big one, I've heard it bashing out over here and over here where I'm fishing. So I know it gets down here. People say it don't, but I know it does. So I know where the big one lives, and I'm gonna catch it. Right, I'll sign off for now, people. Tight lines.